Good morning, folks. Doing a radio check. Want to make sure we're all on the same page. So yeah, if you can hear my voice, wave out that driver's side window and just keep waving for me. Want to make sure we got everybody on the same page. Thank you, Rico. And Rick, do you hear me in that car, Rick? You guys can give me a wave out that window. Checking the radio for you, Todd. Can you hear me in there, Todd? Excellent. All right, folks, let's bring those arms inside. Bring those arms inside. Just checking a few more seat positions here. We'll get rolling shortly.
Are you in sport, Chuck?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Folks, let's go ahead and roll our windows up, driver's side and passenger side, please, and get that climate control adjusted once you're nice and comfortable in those cars. We're going to go ahead and roll on out. I'm going to go ahead and get rolling. Lauren, you're going to help me lead the group. So as I roll forward here, just drop in behind me, Lauren, followed by Linda. And remember, folks, if you're in that front row, let both cars to your right roll forward before you drop into line. I want to make sure we're all rolling out in order here. And remember that Hendon start, folks. Just finding that nice, smooth point of engagement on that clutch release. So the noise you guys are just making sounded really good, really warming up those ankles, getting a nice blip in there. We'll be working on that in our shifting exercise to start the day here on the racetrack. And folks, just a reminder, we're going to be spending a lot more time driving on the track. So really take advantage of the shifting warm-up and really take that warm-up part to heart as far as, not overextending yourselves right off the bat. So we have enough endurance to extend ourselves throughout the day, and we'll be able to really maintain our focus for every session that we make our drive. So we'll just continue on to the straight here, single file line. We'll make our way a few turns until we get to our back straight where we have our shifting exercise set up. And as we make our way around turn 4, I'm going to be coming to a stop at our staging area and gathering up the group here. We will all preview the exercise together as a group before we send you on to the exercise itself. Alright folks, let's go ahead and get rolling here. So cars in the front, you'll see that solid orange cone on the right, the tall one there. That is our staging area for this end of the exercise. Just like yesterday, we will accelerate to 60 to 65 miles per hour. And we'll make our way up into 4th gear. Plenty of room to make our way up to pace on this stretch of road here. As we make our way down the exercise, you'll see those 4 short orange cones on the right. The first one is where you want to start your braking. The second marker is where you will downshift from 4th gear to 3rd gear, followed by our 3rd gear to 2nd gear downshift. And the last marker is where you want to have the car slow down to 15 miles per hour. And we'll continue straight past that last marker to our turn around cone. And again, folks, plenty of room to make this turnaround, so no need to drop those right tires in the dirt to make that turnaround. So folks in the back are seeing that those 4 markers on the right. As you make your way around the turnaround, we have the same thing on the opposite side, just going the other direction. So you'll start from your staging area, which is the tall cone. You'll make your way to 60 to 65 miles per hour and up into 4th gear. And we have the same 4 cones on this side of the exercise as well. The first cone is where you want to start your braking. The second cone is where you'll make your 4 to 3 downshift. The third is where you make your 3 to 2. And lastly, we'll slow the car down to 15 miles per hour by the last cone. And on this end of the exercise as well, we have our turnaround cone. We'll gently make our way around that. So let's go ahead and begin the exercise, folks. As you make your way to the staging cone, go ahead and stop and give that car in front of you about a 5 or 6 second head start. I'm going to get rolling here, Lauren, so just wait about 5 seconds before you start your run. And we'll continue on with a nice warm-up. So Lauren, go ahead and start your run there. Now, Lauren, you're going to see me pulling off of the exercise in the lead Camaro, but I'd like you to just continue forward after that last marker and continue around the turnaround cone. Folks, seeing a couple you dropping your car. Let's work on that proper hand position, bringing that right hand back up to the wheel in between those gear changes as well. Just a little reminder here, folks. You see the instructors starting to form down here at a staging area. When we stick our thumb out, that means we're going to get in the car with you and right seat with you. So if you would please, when you see those instructors with that thumb out, go ahead and roll down that, or excuse me, unlock that door for us, and we'll hop in and give you a right seat instruction. Riding with you. If you see an instructor waving their hand at the staging area, make sure you unlock your door, let them hop on in. We're going to fine tune you folks.
I could do better at this.
That's all right. Work on that. All right, go ahead and start your run. Good, good. Okay.
I keep coming off of the brake whenever I try to come off
right.
of the
And
gas.
that's why it can seem, challenging at first. We're using that 1 foot for 2 pedals. Let's go ahead and get that rev match on, just so we can see a gauge, how high we need to blip it, just in case we don't blip it, that rev match is going to be there. Okay, good. Just don't wait so long, just put it into 4th gear a little sooner. Slow to 15 by this last one. That's all right. We'll work on this. We'll fine tune it. That's why I'm here. So what I want you to do on this next run, okay, just feel out that braking pressure, okay? Without any shifts, leave all those shifts out. I just want you to slow the car with the brakes and see how much braking pressure it takes to slow from 60 down to 15. And then we'll have that gauge and we'll hold that constant. And then we'll put in the shifts on this one.
Okay. Target is to be down by 15 by that 4th.
Yep, that 4th cone. Just that braking pressure is very important. The most important thing, overall, got to make sure you're slowing down enough. Go ahead and start your run. To 2nd. Go ahead, 3rd. There you go, 4th. See, that way you're already at 60 miles an hour. You're good. All right, just brake here. See what it takes. 15 by the last one. Nice. All right. So now you know that braking pressure.
It's actually pretty light.
Now we know, okay? So that's the braking pressure that we're going to need. If we hold that constant, now we'll just add in the blips, okay? Now I just want you to think of one downshift, okay? Just 4 to 3 downshift. With that braking pressure, do that 4 to 3.
Okay.
And if it helps, over-exaggerate the blip, okay? On the brake, whum, on the throttle, and then make the downshift. Okay? Brake, whum, 3. Did we happen to get it there? I think that was the rev match.
Yeah, probably was.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll give it another try. Just really over-exaggerate it. The braking pressure feels good now. You see how we pinpointed that? We have that exact now. So just do that blip. Wow. You have one of these at home?
Yeah.
Cool. What color?
Torch red with
Torch red. Nice.
full racing stripes, black wheels, black mirrors.
Sweet.
I get a lot of people driving by going,
You got a lot of head turning, huh?
I'm going to cause accidents because people turn the corner and they're like this.
Yeah. Alright, pull on up to that stage here. I'll ride with you one more time here. Help you out, get you fine-tuned. Really just let it, sink in. You don't want to overthink the process too much. Go ahead and start your run. All right, a second. There you go. Perfect. You're already holding a good speed. But like I said, brake. Boom. That was good. See, we established the blip. Just a little smoother on that clutch release. Other than that, good. See, just pinpointing it, going down into steps like that, helps you fine tune it.
Well, I'm recording your instruction here, so
good. I don't mind.
I can play it.
Yeah,
and go out
play it
and
when you go
practice.
back home,
Yeah.
practice. Always go back to those steps that we broke down. Braking it first, and then just brake and blip, so you can get that muscle memory and that comfort with it. All right, on the brakes, boom. Release that clutch. There you go. Good. Perfect. And see that
And
just.
I think that was me blipping it because it was happening while I was still in neutral.
Yeah, that was good. I felt that blip.
And
the braking pressure was good. You see, we pinpointed that. We were carrying that through and holding it consistent, because that's the key. What can happen is when you're trying to blip the throttle, you end up spiking that brake.
Right, that's what I was doing before you got in.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And always just going, back down in the steps, say, you know what, I'm going to practice braking it first. And then the key thing, brake and then blip as well. Leave the shifting out completely. Go at your own pace just to try it out and get comfortable with it.
I told your boss this morning that I've been to like 5 different racing events, and you guys are, the instruction is
good.
best.
Good. Right on up to the staging area. You're looking good here. Just like I said, keep taking it in steps.
It'll take practice, yeah.
Yeah, Hey, it was a pleasure working with you this morning. Again, my
Thank you.
name was Josh, so pleasure. Just keep up that good work.
out the exercise, please. Driver's side and passenger side. folks, just a little reminder too. Remember, driving basically a race car here, we want to make sure we take care of our equipment. Let's think about that now. These cars need to be on track for 24 hours in a Le Mans race, so we want to make sure we take care of our brakes and our transmissions, because we want a little something for them at the end of the race. Yeah, folks, that's just a blanket statement there. Just trying to take care of your equipment. Really, really important there. If we come into the pits to get a new transmission or new brakes, we're certainly not going to win the race. Remember, you always hear about the smooth driver winning the race. Folks, we're going to be gathering up here in a moment. So, Lauren, you're going to be my first car. As you make your way past that last marker, just go ahead and bleed off to the right and line up behind the lead car. So, folks, as you head down the other end of the exercise towards turn 5, just go ahead and make that right-hand turn and join the group up here and make a little conga line. If you're still on the exercise, continue along at speed and get that last couple of runs in there for that practice on that heel toe.